low back extensions. These are a phenomenal exercise because they really expose if you have any weakness or imbalances between one side to the other. So I've used this a lot in the past for myself because I've had a little bit of a weakness in my left hamstring compared to my right. This exercise will expose those weaknesses, which is great because it's good feedback for yourself while you're doing your training. Now, doing a single leg low back extension versus doing both legs is a lot harder than it looks. And the reason for that is we're talking about that bilateral deficiency again. So what do I mean by that? If you can do a bench press with 100 pounds, your upper body bilateral deficiency, you should be able to do close to 50 pounds. So your bilateral deficiency would be minimal. But for your low body, say you could squat 100 pounds. If you do a one-legged squat, you're not going to be able to do about half. You're probably going to be able to do maybe 35 pounds or maybe even a little less. And as you develop that strength, that bilateral deficiency becomes less and less. So in the beginning, don't be surprised if you can do maybe 30% of the weight that you can normally do, and you're probably only going to start with your body weight. So be prepared for that. Now, when that happens, make sure that you're not cheating the exercise. Really fight it. And this is what makes this exercise challenging in the sense that you will want to favor a side. You will maybe want to kick your foot outward. You want to maintain that tight, straight position. And I'll show you what I'm talking about now so you understand what not to do and what to do. So if I'm saying single leg, now if you're doing this on a single or a low back extension machine, you would only support with that one single leg, putting your other leg out so you have nothing to hold with it. So you're driving up through one side of your body. Now I'm doing it on the glute ham, so I'm going to show you the left leg will go out so that you can see it, and the right leg will go in. So what do I mean by that? I'm doing single leg right side low back extensions, and my left, I'm trying to keep in line with my right, but it's not under tension at all, so I'll just keep it above this pad here. Now I'm doing the same biomechanics as I would doing a double leg low back extension, which you should have experience on already. There's not any change there. What the change is that you're really going to feel is that you're going to want to favor a side or almost be twisted. You need to come up straight, just like you would with a low back or with a double leg low back extension. But doing it with single, you don't have that support, and you really need to brace hard so that you can come up equally. So let's go over that now. I'm going to come down. Other leg doesn't move. I fire up, and I'm completely engaged through that hamstring, calf, and glute. I really feel it hard. The backs of my knee feels like there's quite a bit of pressure there. And basically, I'm trying to maintain that tension without rotating. And what do I mean by rotating? It'd basically be like coming up either like this or like this. We want to make sure that we're coming straight up in a position that allows us to brace equally, which is part of the challenging aspect of this exercise. This is one of my favorites for you as a wrestler to really get strong in that posterior chain.